Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today we're doing a special pick a card reading. We are looking into the rest of year 2022. We're going to be looking into what you're manifesting. And of course, we are going to be doing alignment messages. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my 10-day cleanse to abundance challenge. Each day I'm essentially uploading a new challenge to both the PDF, and I'm doing unlisted videos where I do free training showing you the methods I use for manifesting and just learning how to clear any kind of blockages so that we can become more and allow ourselves to become more in the receptive mode. So if you want to check that out, then I would highly recommend that you do that. I'm going to have it available for a limited time, and then a week after I've uploaded the last challenge, I'm going to take it down just so I can refresh with new ideas and new projects. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. If you're interested in working with me personally, all of my information is in the description box down below. I do one-on-one coaching with people, helping them to elevate, work into their confidence, their empowerment, as well as helping to work through those layers of limiting beliefs and inner work that we all need to work through. Inner work is my specialty. So if you have limiting beliefs that you're needing to work through, most definitely check that out. If you're interested in doing a tarot reading with me, then just go ahead and email me directly and I will email you the information. Currently, I'm offering a 15-minute read. Usually I do 30 minutes and up. But if you're interested in a 15-minute read, I would highly recommend you to email me so you can get that information. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate the growth, and I'm just so excited to see more people enjoying the content, and it's more motivation for me to keep going. Always remember to take what resonates and leave what does not resonate. You are the CEO of your life. You're in the driver's seat. You get to decide what narrative is the one that you get to create for yourself. You're the creator of your reality. So if you're hearing a narrative that you don't really like, then go ahead and shift yourself energetically so you can manifest a narrative that is more true to your heart and true to your desires. Let's go ahead and move on to the pile preparation. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the pile preparation. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by lighting the candle first. Welcome. I'm really excited for this reading. I think it's going to be thebomb.com. Does anyone use that terminology anymore? I think it's going to surprise us, is what I'm expecting. I think it's going to be really exciting because this is the rest of 2022, and I've already seen in the collective there's just some amazing things. So we're probably going to get a like a reminder as to like some of the beautiful manifestations that have come through from the previous readings. I'm most assuming that that's what's going to happen, but it's also going to be amplified. So I'm open to seeing if there's going to be multiple blessings for each pile. We shall see. Okay. Guides, so we are doing 4 incredible readings for the collective today. We are looking into the rest of their 2022 and what they're manifesting. So let us give them a beautiful read today. A beautiful read, an accurate read as well. All right, for pile number 1, rest of their 2022 guides. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4, please. I've really come to love these cards. It's so funny because I was reading the review for these cards and someone was like, oh, these are so bad. Reviews aren't accurate. They are not. It's like the experience you have with the thing. But I love these cards. I've come to actually love all of my decks. I think because they're all, I don't know, valuable. There's not a single deck that I don't find valuable that I haven't been using. All right, pile number 1, guys. There's actually a special deck I might bring out. Let me see. Pile number 1, guides. Pile number 2. Interesting. Pile number 3. Rest of their 2022. What's going on, guys? What are they manifesting? And as you guys know, manifestation isn't just the good stuff, it's everything. So we'll see what messages want to come through and just be totally honest about what's available. Ooh. Okay, I feel like that was supposed to come out together. Okay, interesting cards so far to come out. I'm kind of seeing them and I'm like, okay, we're down for this. Pile number 1, rest of their 2022. What are they manifesting, guys? Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. There are some interesting messages popping up. Pile number 4. Is this it, guys? Pile number 4. Okay. Pile number 4, please. You did not just get 3 cards. What on earth? Okay, I'm kind of seeing the cards come out and I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'm very curious to see how this is gonna connect. What my intuition is gonna tell me. Pile number 1, guys. Yeah. Pile number 1. I need to grab my astrology. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Ooh, I think we were gonna get some realistic messages here. Pile number 3. Just very interesting. And pile number 4. Wow, what is going on with pile number? Oh, we cannot. Ooh, that's too much. Pile number 4's got a lot going on. Let's see. Pile number 4, guys. Pile number 4. Okay. I feel like, hold on. There's a lot that wants to come out for this pile. Let me take a second. Pile number 4, guys. Okay. Very interesting. Let's see. Well, I'm excited. I am kind of excited to see how everyone's 2022 is going to unfold. That's going to be very interesting. And this is also the first time I'm doing a reading like this, so I'm just kind of curious to know. Okay, it's a little squished here, so we're going to have to push this further. What if you guys are watching this, let me know how you feel about this reading, but also your 2022 in general. If you're excited about this year ending, I mean, I think it's a special year because my birthday is on the 22nd, so all the 2s. I got all the 2s available to me this year. I think that's significant. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty tight. We're gonna have to move it because I'm gonna take the big cards and put it here. Pile number 1, guys. Oh my gosh. Beating up my piles. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Pile number 2. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Pile number 3. Oh, you got 2. Look at you. And pile number 4. Who apparently has a lot going on in their life. Energy is very active for this pile. Okay. They must be like manifesting everything. A whole new life. Pile number 1, guides. Pile number 1. Oh. Pile number 2, please. And pile number 3. Okay, that's the next one. And pile number 4. Wow, they got more cards again. Yeah, pile number 4 has a lot going on. Pile number 4 from the last reading too, actually. Just funny. But they actually had, yeah, a lot of energy. Okay. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number, okay. Pile number 3. Very synchronistic. And pile number 4, please. Ooh, got a lot going on. A lot going on. I wonder what's good. Yeah, I wonder what that means. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing some of the messages and I'm like, how am I? It's very interesting. Okay, so pile number 1, guys, align me with the energies of pile number 1, rest of their 2022, what is coming, what is manifesting. It is a little challenging kind of doing it on this just a little bit, but I'm going to get used to it. Pile number 1, guides, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. Okay, I felt something. Align me with... Okay, it's this one. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 2. Oops. Try not to beat the crystal. Pile number 3, please. This is pile number 3. And pile number 4. Pile number 4, where are you? Are you in here? Pile number 4. No. Someone else. Is it you? Okay. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the point where you get to choose and pick your pile. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the piles to you. We have pile number 1 with the green jadeite. We have pile number 2 with the fluorite. We have pile number 3 with the clear quartz. And we have pile number 4 with the red tiger's eye. So most definitely take your time. Meditate on which pile or piles resonate best with you. Inhale and exhale deeply. Here's your singing bowl. Pile number 1, if you chose the green jadeite, we'll start with you first. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the green jadeite, then this is your reading. Okay, so as usual, I'll read your crystal first, and then we'll look into your cards. And then we'll pull clarifiers to see what are you manifesting for the rest of your 2022. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is there's like these slightly soft light striations underneath, like in the layers of this crystal, and they feel quite faint and significant of I don't know, something about the energy of it. It's giving me like a young girl in a big world. I think these readings are going to be interesting today. I think they're going to be interesting. Okay, I feel like one of the things you guys are manifesting, I'm sensing like, I don't know if you're encountering someone or you're talking to someone or you're confronting. That's what it is. It's like a confronting energy is what I'm getting for this pile. It's like you're going to confront something or confront a fear of yours, something you haven't before. It's almost like, I mean, it's almost like I'm seeing this girl. She has like a fear of water or fear of swimming, and she decides, okay, I'm gonna learn how to swim. I'm gonna try to do it. Like there's something about her energy that feels quite fragile and delicate, yet at the same time she's attempting to do it anyways. And it's a little bit intimidating. And I mean, even though she feels quite small, she feels like an adult, but it feels like she's had this fear for a long time and she's wanting to conquer it now as an adult. And there's something a lot more admirable about it's like she's conquering a childhood fear. There's something honorable about how she's conquering this fear as a young child versus I mean as an adult versus a child, because children are a lot more naive, whereas adults, they're, once they go out into the world, there's a lot of reasons for them to have fear because they've gone through situations, but she's finding a way to be brave regardless. So she's stepping out of her comfort zone. She's finding a way to be brave. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it feels like most definitely an attempt to put yourself out there. It's like you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure out a way through this situation. It feels quite honorable, the effort. It feels honorable. It feels diligent. I feel like you guys are putting in a real effort um, to tackle something. It's like a fear of yours. And I think what you're manifesting, because this is what we're talking about manifesting, is you're manifesting achieving it, achieving that goal that it's something you've been putting off or something you haven't been able to accomplish before. This is what you're going to be able to obtain for yourself. There's just something about like, in spite of the messiness, it's like, I mean, no one's life is perfect, but I'm getting this sense like it's not perfect. The timing isn't like there's no perfect circumstance, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm going to try anyways. And I feel like your guides are wanting me to acknowledge that you're on the right path. Like this is what you're supposed to be doing. And this is also, I'm getting a sense like a lesson you're needing to learn. And I feel like for all of the piles, there's like a lesson that's coming through because it's like the rest of your 2022, but collectively it's like we're all learning lessons, and your lesson that you're learning is putting in honest effort to achieve a certain goal, to conquer a fear that you've had. It's like when you're diligent and you push through, you actually get the outcome that you want. Like there's no way of getting away from the work is what I'm getting for this pile. Is like there's no way of getting around the work. You're always going to have to put in an honest effort to achieve your goals. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's revealed by your cards, starting with the Tea Leaf Oracle. So we have here Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. What on earth? Turkey. Okay, we're gonna have to come through back to this. Okay, well, this might actually be for some of you. Maybe the fear that you're facing is when people are challenging and difficult. How do you handle when people are um, difficult? How do you handle them? What do you do? Like, because sometimes things are just inconvenient. There's something about this energy that's like it's just inconvenient, right? We don't want because I was saying that life isn't perfect. It's inconvenient. W- We would love it for people to think intelligently and to make smart decisions and not impact us with that energy, but it happens. It's part of life. So I think this is a lesson that's coming around. It's like people do dumb stuff, and we have to choose how we're going to respond. Essentially, this is going to be an interesting reading. Okay. We have your study. Yes, 36. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Yeah. So it's interesting because this one says study and that one says stupid. Because I feel like they're contrasting energies. It's like we're overcoming this. Maybe you're also overcoming this lack of knowledge, right? Instead of being ignorance. I guess maybe that's why I was getting the childhood thing. That's why she was like learning how to swim because it's like, mm, as an adult, some adults they're still not very good with money, but it's like we actually do have the internet and we can't I'm talking about like everybody. Every person has this problem. It's not just like like we all have to educate ourselves because you don't learn how to do finances through school. So you have to choose to educate yourself. So it's like instead of being ignorant, we're choosing to educate yourself and be smart and intelligent and make smart and intelligent decisions and investments um, that benefit us here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. We also have here Aries, independence, brave, and passion. Yeah, so you're learning how to step out of your comfort zone, be brave for this pile. There's something you're going to be brave about where you're just putting an honest effort into overcoming this fear that you've had for some time. Oh, and it's clarified by Cardinal. Look at that, which is an a sign of Aries. So yeah, you guys are most definitely learning how to step out of your comfort zone and just be brave and lead your own way, lead your own path. Instead of deciding again, it's like deciding you're not going to educate yourself about finances. It's like, okay, you have to take charge. You got to take charge. You got to lead the way because no one else is going to do it for you. That's just I think you're also finding a lot of inspiration with the 6 here. You're tapping into your heart to understand, and because we have Aries, it's fire. You're tapping into your heart to understand, okay, this is what really makes me feel good is when I put in this effort and when I listen to my needs, my desires, then I get the outcome that I want. Yeah, and 3 is about stepping out. It's about willpower, 3rd house willpower, stepping out, taking the chance to put yourself out there and get the results that you want. We have here Demeter, nurture. Look at that, nurturing energy. We have here 6, which is also connected to the heart and nurturing. So I think you guys are most definitely learning how to nurture yourself without question. We got the 11, so that makes me think of the self and self-mastery. So I think you guys are most definitely learning how to nurture yourself and be more available for yourself in terms of what you need. Yeah, so this is, yeah, it's what you're manifesting. So if you guys feel like you haven't stepped out of your comfort zone, you're wanting to be more brave, you're wanting to put yourself out there, this is what you're manifesting is you're going to take that, you're going to start um, taking charge and initiating. You're going to be initiating the steps that you need as opposed to letting someone else lead. You're leading yourself. And we also have here peace, 23. Yeah, a lot of beautiful feminine energies coming through. So we have an egg and a bird, which makes me want to eat. Yes. um, well, this is a dove, and doves are symbolic of freedom. So I think you guys, again, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. It's like you educating yourself, you teaching yourself what you need is what's helping you to find the peace that you so seek. And I think it's like a little bit ironic that it takes us getting out of our comfort zone to find peace because I'm getting for this pile that maybe there were like a lot of internal blockages prior that stopped you. Again, that fear of that girl wanting to swim. It's like it's very very psychological. Once you put yourself out there, it's like, oh, okay, I can handle this. And now you actually believe in your efforts. You believe that you have what it takes to like manifest and bring forth your desires should you, again, put in that effort. Yeah, so you guys are learning how to create peace in your life. These are very peaceful imagery. I mean, she's just studying by herself. She says, my mind's clear and it's strong. So you guys are manifesting a lot of peace. Peace and clear. Like even the sky here is like, it's not a clear sky, but the energy, because it's just an egg and bird here. Everything around it is very clear. It's very uncluttered. It's just simple. It's the egg, and the egg has a star on it and hearts around it. So I feel like I want to say you guys are finding your place in the world is what it feels like. You're finding your place where you belong. Like this egg looks like it's happily nested in this field here. And the dove is symbolic of freedom. Yeah. This feels like a most definitely like you're taking action with this Aries and Cardinal energy. Like you're doing something and you're studying, you're taking action, but I feel like you're also internally this is aligning beautifully for you. Yeah, so we have the 3 here. Again, it's about willpower. 2 is about, I think, connecting to yourself, um, balancing your energy, connecting to yourself. 2 and 3 add up to 5, which could be about allowing yourself to go with the flow of change in your life. It's like the more we learn how to go with the flow of like changes happening in your life, the more we find peace because change is always going to happen. So I feel like you're just learning how to embrace it. We have here child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Wow. Maybe that's why I was seeing the young woman who felt like a child overcoming a childhood fear. Shadow attributes is inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Yes, so you guys are learning how to become more independent. Yes, stepping out, little girl in a big world. There we go. Inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So so that's why I brought up the story about the finances, because that's probably one of the things you guys are learning in terms of learning how to become more independent and take care of yourself. You guys are learning how to take care of yourself. This is like a legitimately beautiful thing because I gotta tell you, it doesn't come, it's a learning experience. It's trial and error. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with a fresh eyes. Yeah, I think Aries energy most definitely gives me that young with spirit because they're like eternally youthful with that fiery energy. They see things with that childlike mind, fresh mindset, new beginnings over and over again. That's beautiful. Yeah, it feels very much like a little bit of a reset for some of you. You're experiencing a really nice reset. This is a great energy. I'm like, if this is the way your rest of your 2022 is going to go and your 2023 is going to start. Oh, look, and this is 23. I feel like your guys' 2023 is going to be, it's going to be the exact same energy. You're starting off with this, and this is what's going to be the main theme is peace. Yeah, you're confronting your fears. And we have here closure. Look at that. Talk about the end of 2022. Yeah. So you guys are getting closure. Whether it's with connections, again, you're confronting. So with this, someone is behaving stupidly. Someone literally might be behaving stupidly here, and you're just learning how to confront it and be like, okay, well, that's not something I need in my life, and this is what I need in my life. And you're learning how to close the door. Close the door. Close the door to connections, people, or energies, most definitely energies that no longer serve you. And just focusing on your positive internal child, eternal, beautiful being who is just here to engage with the world and move forward. Yeah, and closure, also closure when it comes to any of your fears. That have been keeping you from moving. So it's like when you close the door, another one opens, right? So I feel like you're learning how to close the door to the past and move forward towards your desires and things that are really going to make life exciting for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see rest of 2022, guys. What is pile number 1 manifesting? Let us see. Yeah, it is going to be change. So 2 and 3, 5 change. We have closure here. 5 of Pentacles, interesting. Because it was talking about survival, security, physical security, similar. Yeah. Yeah, 5 is about change. Closure is about change. We're initiating this change. When you initiate the change, it's a lot easier, like the Tower reverse. I would rather initiate the change as opposed to like waiting too long, delaying it to the point where it forces itself to happen because I don't have a choice. All right, guys. Rest of 2022. What is pile number 1 manifesting? I gotta grab the astro dice. Okay. Oh my goodness. What in there? Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll just put these energies together. So we have here the Chariot, Judgment card with the Emperor. And we also have here Ace of Swords and the Magician. So, I mean, overall, I was most definitely getting that energy with the mind clear and strong, right? Ace of Swords. So you're clearing that mental distress. This is what's happening. You guys are going through a whole like revamp before the end of 2022. It's like you're getting rid of that mental clutter. You're having like essentially a breakthrough around your desires, what you need to do to move forward. You're understanding that you have all the tools available to you. You're learning how to step in more into this Aries, this leadership mentality. You're making progress with this Chariot here. You're moving forward in your life. You're making progress towards your desires and what you want. And with this Judgment card, you're learning how to not create harsh judgment towards yourself. And you're also allowing yourself to go through this like revamp, this rebirth experience of even Aries, because it's the first sign of zodiac. It's like a rebirth, or allowing yourselves to start anew. Rest of 2022 for pile number 1, guys. Clarify this reading for me. Oh my god, I can't even make it up. Look at that. And we talked about the 3rd house. We got Rahu and Aries in the 3rd house, guys. Come on. Come on. It's like the symbolism is just everywhere. So Rahu and Aries, yeah, you guys are learning how to be brave as heck. Like you guys are stepping out into the world, and it's like whatever fears you had about you pursuing your desires, you pursuing your goals, you're understanding that it's an illusion. You're understanding I need to step past this. I actually have to put in an honest effort to get myself out of certain situations and create. And also, most definitely, you're manifesting. You guys are manifesting this experience for yourself. You're trusting, you're aligning energetically internally, and you're saying, okay, I can create this freedom for myself. I don't have to depend on anyone to give it to me. Okay, rest of 2022, guys. What is pile number 1 manifesting? Yeah, you guys are going through a whole maturing phase right there. Mature woman. Number 6, also you're listening to your heart, that it's guiding you. You're listening to your heart. Your heart is psychic, so keep following it. Very beautiful. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. Very short. I know it was straight to the point, but all of the cards, all of the piles were kind of small today. So I think the guides just wanted me to do like some really quick messages for you here. And you guys are just, this is confirmation. You guys are going through a whole maturity phase to the point where also with this nurture energy in the mature woman, it's like you have the ability to nurture because you're nurturing yourself. But most definitely pioneering, stepping out, being brave. Willpower is strong. Like 3rd house willpower is so powerful. You guys are learning how to be courageous and really go out and achieve the things and the desires that you want. So congratulations for this growth. I think you guys, you need to acknowledge this and just take a moment to acknowledge that you've matured and you're maturing. You know, we only have 3 more months left. So I think you've already initiated a lot of this as is. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finally end your reading here. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the fluorite, then this is your reading. So as usual, I will read your crystal first and then your cards. Okay, let's look into what are you manifesting for the rest of year 2022. I'm excited. Let's look into this. I don't know why this is coming. I feel like I'm seeing, okay, this is funny. I feel like I'm seeing a transformer, and then for some reason I went to Pokemon. So there's something about transformative. It's what's happening for this pile for the rest of your 2022. Maybe you are going through the final stages, you know, when the butterfly becomes or the caterpillar becomes a butterfly. You're going through the final stages. You're transforming. Yeah, I'm just getting this like, I don't know, what is that? A transformer? I mean, I watched most of the movies. I watched most of them. They go from being vehicles to speaking alien species, robots. Um, I think versatility is probably what's coming through is like you guys are learning, you're seeing like a different part of yourself and how it can operate. So I think what I was getting from the previous pile, and I think what I'm gonna be getting for the rest of these piles is like it's like kind of the transformation that you've been going through for this entire year. And I feel like the transformation for you, it's like versatility, realizing that you can become bigger and more um than what you were before. So, like, if you're stepping into a place of leadership, it's like, oh, wow, I can actually lead. I have the ability to lead. If you're stepping into a place of any kind of new position where you've had to step out of your comfort zone, step up to the plate, you're learning you can handle this. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I just keep seeing the Transformer. It's funny. And I keep hearing like the Pokemon song, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. What is that? What is Pokemon though? Pokemon's I mean, it's the same thing. They come out of the ball, right? And then they're like this magical species. There's something about you guys being like this magical thing, I think, to people as well. Like a magician, like, whoa. I think you guys have learned, or you guys are most definitely manifesting where you're manifesting like becoming like this whole other thing. Almost like when an actor gets on stage and they just become the character. There's something about that. Like you're embracing this whole new bam. Look at me. I think you're learning how to get comfortable with shining and being seen and being maybe even authentic, right? Coming out of the right? Because the car isn't the real version, it's the Transformer, the robot version. That's the real version of the Transformer. Just like the Pokemon when it comes out of the Pokeball, that's its authentic. Something about being like authentic, your full authentic self, your wild side. So funny. Um, what else am I getting from this? I don't know. I just see a lot of floating material up in this floor right here. It's just floating. It's hovering. Something about space. Maybe taking it more space. You're learning how to take it more space. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to your cards and see what the message is available here. We have your angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Beautiful. So this is about trusting your guides. Maybe some of you have evolved into because I was getting that whole magical transformer energy. Maybe some of you guys are learning how to trust your guides so much more. This is what you're manifesting, learning how to be in tune with your guides and getting those direct downloads and just trusting your guides, trusting the universe, trusting God, trusting divine to the point where you just know what to do. You have a sense for it and you feel protected. Yeah, you're protected. Spiritual guidance. You're guided and you're protected. You've learned how to, I think, and you're manifesting, learning how to work with your guides in a way that you haven't ever before. Yes. And she's holding a candle. Yeah, that's the guidance. Mm-hmm. We also have here good cheer. Ooh. With kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. So I think you guys are also manifesting connections as well as just like a positive mindset. Yeah. You guys are finding more of the people who get you. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting because you guys are being more of your authentic self. You're learning how to just be honest about who you are. Yeah, it says with a kind heart. Yep, you're operating from your heart, humor free. You're learning how to have a really beautiful sense of humor, my good cheer, positive mindset. 2 is about connections. 5 is about creativity. I'm getting like active energy, sacral chakra energy for this pile with this orange. So it's like you're going out, taking action, learning how to put yourself out there. And yeah. Reality is just meeting you where you're at. We have here house 4, cultural and family roots, home peace and comfort. And we also have here Libra. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot about connection here. House 4 and Libra are both about connections and people. So mm, maybe you're just, again, you're finding your people. You're finding comfort around your people. You're learning how to create more balance in your connections, in your relationships. Yeah, we have the 2 here. So a lot about balance in your relationships. Like you're creating like a really harmonious connection with the people who are around you. Home life may also be what you're manifesting as being very peaceful, very loving, family as well. Yes, it just feels like very nice and balanced. You're learning how to balance your energy. So, I always notice that if energetically something is showing up, it's because your inner world is matching up with this. So, you're learning how to not let your emotions take off and take control. You're learning how to balance yourself, balance your energy, and probably process emotions in a very healthy way as well. But if you're the in between 19, so it gives me a lot of Libra energy because Libra is like the in between zodiac sign. So this is about learning how to be content with being in between. Like in the process, we're always in the in between. That's the thing. That's the funny part of life is like actually we're always in the in between. So the in between hectate 19. This is about embracing wherever, being more present in life, and wherever you're at is wherever you're at. Wherever you're at. Acknowledging where you're at is good enough. Yeah, a lot about being present. We have here poise 48. Ew. Yeah, your guys' energy is like, woohoo. It's good, right? I was seeing the transformer. So this to me is about authenticity, being yourself, coming out, being proud, enjoying life. Um, she's probably coming out of the Pokeball too, right? Look at that. She's coming out of the Pokeball. Yeah, it's just about being present. You guys are manifesting like really high vibration, high energy for the rest of your 2022, just like really enjoying life in a way that you have not before. I'm getting a lot of for this 9 here. It could be like a 9 of cups, but it's like I'm just getting like cups energy, like really feel good energy, maybe even wands energy, just like really strong feel good energy. 1 and 9 add up to 10. I'll come back to that. We'll see if it matches up with anything. So we have house 4, we have 4 here, but I think you guys are also learning how to be grounded within yourselves. Again, in order for us to find balance and feel like we're protected, we would have to understand how to be more present in our physical form, our body, and be grounded. 8 is also about building and mastery, mastering your skills. 4 and 8 add up to 12, which breaks down to 3, which I'm getting a lot of energetic energy, good cheer. This always reminds me of Gemini, like connecting, communicating with people. We got Libra here. So maybe we're learning how to, we're manifesting strong, effective communication in our connections. And communication is very important. If you struggle with communication, it really creates a lot of tension. It can create a lot of tension in partnerships. And honestly, guys, the reason why I'm so passionate about communication is because I've seen what it's like when people are not good communicators, and it's painful. So I'm an obsessive person when it comes to finding ways to communicate in a way that's healthy. Okay, beautiful. Your energy is just lighting up. You guys were just lit up. You are the Pokemon. We have your victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attributes: playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So you guys are putting up boundaries. That's part of why your energy's feeling so revitalized. This is what you're manifesting. Good boundaries. Once and for all. This is what we're creating. Yeah, and I was just talking about that effective communication, but part of that is like energetically um energetically aligning with understanding what's not healthy communication, right? Boundaries. I'm not available for this. You're unavailable for negativity is what I'm getting. Towards like the rest of your 2022, I'm unavailable for negativity. I'm unavailable for being the victim. I'm in charge of my life. I'm proud of myself. I'm in charge. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized. Yeah. I'm not the victim. I'm the hero. You're the hero. That's why you're the Pokemon, because the Pokemon and the Transformer, they're the heroes in the movies. You're the hero of your life for this pile. And I love these energies. Look at that. I feel like the colors just match up so beautifully. Like there's browns in here and like blue greens. Very pretty. There's blue greens in here. Wow. I love it when that happens. It's pretty crazy. Even this in between matches up with this card and this card. And I noticed colors right away because I'm a color girl. Okay, so we have your dreams. Ooh, so you guys do have a 9 of Cups. I said 9 of Cups. And look at that. We got dreams. So yeah, something I think why your energy is so vitalized is part of what's activated here is like part of your dreams are coming true for you here. It's manifesting in reality. All right, so let's get some clarifiers about what pile number 2 is manifesting, guys, and for the rest of their 2022. I almost wanted to come out. What is that? Pile number 2, please. Okay. Ooh, that's why. Okay, so we have your official person. So I think you guys are manifesting, maybe stepping more into leadership roles. We have 22, which is the master number, it's the visionary and the dreamer number. So you guys are learning how to, with the poised official person and dreams, you're taking charge of your dream. You're the one who's kind of initiating the steps to be the boss of your life, and you're the ones who are deciding, okay, I'm going to be in charge. I'm the one who's going to guide this, and it's going to manifest in the way that I want. Any more messages that want to come out, guys? Main female. Oh my gosh, you guys are just on fire. Calm down. So I was talking about the transformer, and to me, the official person is very much like, you know, he's like all decorated and special in this imagery. Yeah. So you guys are just like embracing this officiality of what you're manifesting here. 10 of Swords, healing. Okay. Tell me more about the official person. I want to know more about this journey for you guys. What do we have here? Tell me more about the official person. Main female. Yeah, you guys are becoming the main female. Like, you guys are taking charge of your life. You're like, okay, my desires are worthy of being acknowledged. I'm going to allow it to come into fruition. I'm the one who is being seen here. I'm the Pokemon. I'm the magical being. I'm the transformer who gets to stand out and be all these amazing colors and be the hero of my story, or the heroine of my story. I'm the one manifesting for my dreams to come true. Tell me more about the official person, please. 10 of Swords wanted to kind of pop out again. So maybe something to do with healing. There's a lot of healing happening for you guys here. With the victim energy, it does kind of remind me of 10 of Swords. We have here, ooh, look at what happened. Oh my goodness. The synchronicity, I can't. And we have here the Death card. So we have the Star card and the Death card. Wow. So yeah, and I was talking about Transformer. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, and we got a bunch of 2s here. That's very significant. Oh, this is pile number 2. Look at you guys. Okay, so with the Death card, yeah, you guys are transforming. Like, you guys are becoming a whole version of yourself that you've been hiding in the closet, is what you're manifesting. And the thing is, you're going to become so magnetic that the people, the opportunities, everything's just going to sort of show up around you in your life because you're being spiritually guided. You're following the guidance. You trust that you're protected. And so you're obtaining this like level of freedom that you haven't felt before. That's what I'm getting. Wow. Yeah, hope and healing. Yes, you guys have done a lot of healing. I'm feeling like you guys have already done a lot of healing for this year, but you're entering into a space where it's like, whew, it's like, bam, that cycle is ending. And now we're in a stage of just feeling so rejuvenated and excited and alive and a center of the attention, and we're being seen. I mean, these cards are like the same energy. That is crazy. Okay, any more of the messages that want to come through for what pile number 2 is manifesting? I wonder if there's anything about connection. We have a lot about 2s here. I mean, I feel like friendship, most definitely. 8 of Wands. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Too much cards. Too much cards. What is pile number... Oop. Thank goodness, fell in my lap. 22 manifesting. Sorry, I said 22. 2 manifesting. So yeah, you guys are... The thing is, I'm having with this visionary number here, 2022, I think you guys are taking the time, more often than not, even with this Star card, to envision the thing that you want and desire, and you're aligning with it energetically by just enjoying your life. You're enjoying the in-between. You're being more present. And because you're being more present and you're enjoying your life, these manifestations are going to be coming in quicker. You have here Saturn and Libra in the 4th house. Wow. Wow. Okay. Again, about the 4th house. So interesting. You guys are balancing your psychology. Literally Saturn in the 4th house in Libra. And we have here Libra in 4th house. Yeah, you guys are balancing your energy. And I was talking about that earlier. So the reason why this is so significant is because when you balance your internal world, your external world will reflect it, right? Peace, harmony, abundance. This is what you're generating within yourself. Saturn in Libra is exalted, very powerful. That's where you want Saturn because the intensity of its energy is balanced. So instead of being like a workaholic, it's not too much of a workaholic. Yet at the same time, it's always putting in that consistent effort to build. It has no problem with doing the work. So it's like you guys are learning how to like be totally content with I do the work. I create balance. I create harmony in my life. And because I'm not, there's no chaotic energy that I'm putting or, investing in. I'm healing, I'm transforming, my dreams are coming true, my energy is being revitalized, and I'm feeling so good. So, yeah. I don't know. We can pull some more cards. I don't know that we need to go any further than that. Do you want to tell me more about the dreams that are coming true? I mean, the thing is, our main dream is the experience, right? It's like being more in our body. That's what we want at the core. That's why we desire the things that we want. So it's whatever makes you feel more in your body and desirable and desired. This is what you're manifesting for yourself. Most definitely check out the 10-day challenge if you guys are interested in that. Because I talk about all about this stuff, manifesting and whatnot. And I feel like I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Yeah. Anything else you want to tell me about what pile number 2 is manifesting for the rest of 2022? You guys are special because you guys got all the 2s. Look at that. You got 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, these cards are all over the place. I don't think it's anything terrible. This is literally the manifesting card. So we got the businessman here with the Knight of Swords. We have the Devil card here. We have the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles, which gives the same energy. Okay. I'll go ahead and pull some quick clarifiers for Empress, please. Tell me more about this. So you guys are also a little bit of anxiety we're releasing. Okay. Yeah. Mental distress. Self-care is important. Page of Cups and the Chariot. Tell me more about the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I have here 7 of Wands. Maybe just like choosing to go your own route. Maybe being a little stubborn. Is this the advice? Any more alignment messages for pile number 2? Let's see. Moon in Aquarius in the 5th house. So be creative. You're an original. Just intuitively go with the flow. Aquarius energy. We have here Aquarius energy here. Yeah. Okay. So the message that wants to come through is the final message here, and then I'm going to end this reading, is you are an original. So being authentic, true to who you are is very important. Allowing yourself to be seen is very important. Intuitively, it's like you have all of the dreams, the desires, the goals. With this moon in 5th house in Aquarius, your guides just want you to know, keep following that path and just trust it. Trust that guidance, trust that path. I wanted to say something else about the main female. I'm trying to remember what it was. Just make sure you are taking the time to acknowledge. Yeah, this is about fully acknowledging your desires. 5th house to me is the house of desires because it is connected to Leo, which is all about desires. The message just came through. You guys are learning how to own your feminine energy as well and be magnetic. That's very important for you to achieve your goals and your desires. Maybe also a really beautiful balance with the Saturn and Libra and the Libra here. A balance of, oh yes, look, masculine, feminine. And then, I mean, this card gives me masculine energy even though it's a feminine sign. And this card actually gives me feminine energy even though it's a masculine sign. So you guys are balancing your masculine and feminine energy. Even with the Gemini here, I always see this good cheer card, Gemini. You guys are balancing those energies within you. And this is why things are sort of just coming in with ease, because we need the feminine energy to know when to be creative, intuitive, to rest. We need the masculine energy to know when to take action, to step into our confidence. And you guys are finding like this right balance of those energies. So just continue to do this healing and releasing of any kind of limiting beliefs. Most definitely do the 10-day challenge if you guys are having a hard time working through that. But this is what you're manifesting. So it's coming towards you, and congratulations on how the rest of your 2022 is going to unfold. Obviously, you have to really put in the effort to have done this and be manifesting for yourself. So most definitely congratulate yourself for being able to do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. Pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the clear quartz, and this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. Okay, so what are you manifesting for the rest of 2022? And so far for all of the readings, it's been sort of like a collective, beautiful message, like a lesson that you're essentially achieving towards the end of this 2022. So Awesome. I'm excited. Okay, let's look into it. What is coming for the rest of year 2022? What are you manifesting, guys? Dial me into the energies of pile number 3. Okay. I'm hearing the words in my head. Simple does it. Simple does it. Yeah. I'm also seeing a tree. This is cool. That was kind of like the first thing I saw immediately as I saw a tree. Um, to me, a tree is very symbolic of life, of knowledge, of truth, of it's a representation of nature and vibration, like centering our vibration, because nature's vibration is perfect. Oops. But there's also something about this tree. It looks slightly lopsided. I mean, it looks beautiful though, no matter what. I'm getting this sensation of beauty and awe of looking at it. Um, I feel like you guys are perhaps manifesting. I know this is like abstract. It's not like some of these manifestations, a lot of the messages have been not literal things you're manifesting. It's like an experience more like. I feel like you're manifesting this experience of being more present and appreciating life, being more present, being more in awe of how things unfold for you, which is how life unfolds beautifully. Yeah, I mean, it's a lopsided tree, but I don't think that it's sending me any kind of like weird message. Maybe it's just a unique tree. It's very different. It's not perfect. It's like life isn't perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I'm just getting like mostly a strong, peaceful sensation of like I'm seeing someone swim through water or like clear water. It's kind of like those swimming commercials or those commercials where someone's swimming in water and they're smiling and they're like, "Oh, it's so beautiful." Their hair is all. Well, I'm seeing a woman and her hair. She looks like a mermaid basically underwater, but she's all smiling underwater and she's like, "Oh yes, it's just so beautiful." And it's like that refreshing feeling. I'm also hearing and seeing, like, I don't know, I'm getting that sensation of, like, when you're in a theater and you're watching a really good trailer, and all like, the sound effects are on and, like, the screen is huge, and it's just kind of like, all your senses are just awakened. It's very much, brings it you into your body. It's very strong presence. Yeah, I keep getting this energy of awe. Feels like a magical, like, I'm hearing chimes play. Like magical music playing, glittering chimes playing in the background. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your cards and see what messages are available here. So we have here Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, like that refreshing energy. So the thing that you're manifesting towards the end of 2022 is you're becoming the caterpillar. So the thing is, what I like about this is in order for you to become a butterfly, you would have to be a caterpillar first. You have to acknowledge that you're a caterpillar, that you have the ability to change and to transform. I think this is what you're manifesting. So, whatever energies you've been stuck in that have not been serving you or have not been working for you, you're understanding how to move past this. This isn't, you're learning how to move towards change and embracing change. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay. We also have here new beginnings. No kidding. 44 new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Look at that. So the caterpillar, now we got the butterfly. Okay. So this pile, you're manifesting a new beginning for yourself. So if you guys feel like you're currently in a situation that you're just not that gung ho for, it's not feeling very exciting for you or revitalizing, or it's feeling limited, or you're just wanting something new. You're wanting something different. You're wanting a new adventure. I'm definitely getting clear the space in which I dwell. I feel like your current like your current circumstances that you're living in right now, it doesn't feel satisfying to you. It doesn't feel exciting or revitalizing for you. So you're wanting to manifest this new beginning, and this is confirmation that you are manifesting this new beginning. So I feel like you're in the caterpillar stage, and towards the end of this year, you're going to reach this butterfly stage. I think one of the messages that wants to come through, there's a lot about earthy energy here because we have two fours, which are about grounding. We have the master number, or yeah, one of the special numbers, 44. I just know the numbers 11, 22, and 33, but you can look up 44 and see what that means to you. Um, but two fours also add up to 8, which is also about grounding and abundance. So I think a lot of you, maybe you're wanting this change in your work. It's like it feels like more tangible experience, like an earthly experience. So it's like the physical experience of, so that's why I was getting that very, very sensational experience in the movie theater. Like the, like when you're in a movie theater, it's like the smell of popcorn, the feel of the seats, the sound of the speakers, the sight of the big screen. It's like all your senses are going to be unlocked. I feel like you guys are wanting something that really revitalizes and turns on and switches on all of your senses. You're wanting to like feel this whole new experience. Yeah, and 4 and 4 add up to 8. So that's, yeah, it's about abundance and prosperity and the things that you're surrounded with. So we also have your Pluto. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Transformation. We also have your Taurus. Wow. Oh my god. Am I psychic? This is funny. Okay. So yeah, you guys are going through a huge transformation. Either you guys are you're moving somewhere totally different, or you're getting a totally different job. This is also similar to a reading I did weeks ago. I got like similar cards as well. So yeah, you guys are getting like a whole new physical experience. Like your physical experience is totally transforming. So this is what you're manifesting. Like dream home, different location, different job, maybe all of it. It's coming. So this is just confirmation. And it's gonna feel really comfortable. It's gonna feel really good. Yes, it's gonna feel really good. It's gonna feel really good. Oh my goodness, we have here humor Uzume 49. So I think some of you, again, I'm getting the sense that you guys are in a situation you're not crazy about it. So part of the advice card here is like humor. If we just laugh at it, look, humor, like if you were to write about, like think about those movies where someone's in like the worst apartment ever. Those are like entertaining stories because it's funny. So most definitely, like when I look back at my first apartment experience, I'm gonna laugh like crazy because I'm like, everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. So it's good to laugh at these experiences and be like, oh my gosh, how this is crazy. My life is a sitcom. I think they most definitely want you to acknowledge that your life is a sitcom and life can be like a sitcom. Life can be like a comedy. So enjoy that experience. And maybe that's why I got the movie theater reference as well. Yeah. Sense of humor is so important. It's so healing, so revitalizing. I feel like you guys just want to be revitalized. Humor, humor, humor. Dial into this. We got the 4 again, and then we have the 9. So yeah, you guys are getting like a 9 of Pentacles experience, like a new job, new home. It's coming. New car. It's physical, tangible experience for sure. And we have 4 and 9 add up to 13, which breaks down to 4. We have orphaned 5. So feeling alone. So maybe you're wanting to be surrounded by people who are supportive as well. Yeah. So you guys may have perhaps felt quite alone in your experience. And that's why they're wanting you to tap more into humor to revitalize you. Maybe you just feel like you're not supported in, maybe you just feel like you have to do it on your own. Maybe you're living on your own. And sometimes it can be very hard because then we crave people or support system, which support system is very important, but we crave people to help encourage us when we're going through these difficult circumstances. So I think this is showing up in your reading because most definitely they want you to know and trust that this is something that is coming to an end. We have a 5 here. So this is something that's coming to end. It's like feeling alone. The thing is, in order for you to manifest all of these beautiful experiences, you would have to release this. They want you to release this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups energy, like release this. You're not alone. You're supported. Your guides, your angels are around you all the time. Just ask for their guidance and they will continue to bless you. We also have your student. Ooh, and look, we have a tree. Look at that. What did I say? Tree of life? I said the tree of life. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning, tree of life. Shadow attributes, arrogance in pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Yeah, so openness to lifelong learning. So I feel like you guys are going through with this black here and this orphan energy, and their energies are kind of matching up. You guys are going through an experience where it's like, okay, you've had to learn the lessons of like sometimes things suck, right? A sucky job, sucky car, sucky home. It just sucks sometimes. Life sucks sometimes. But these are the experiences we go through just so we can value more of the blessings that are going to come into our lives. But here's the thing about Esther Hicks or Abraham Hicks, what they always say. You don't have to struggle to achieve something. So the struggle really is an illusion, and we're just taught to struggle. This isn't by any means your fault. It was something we are taught from the get-go, from day one, and we have to re-educate ourselves on how life works, how manifestation works, how energy works. We have to realign our energy to match up with the desires that we're wanting for ourselves. So at the very least, with this clear quartz, I would say find a way to neutralize your energy. I would check out day 1 challenge of the 10-day cleanse to abundance challenge to get your energy to 0 at the very least by releasing energies and practicing releasing. Because the reason why we have all these pent up emotions is because there's like a lack of releasing that's happening. In order for a manifestation like money and all those things to flow into your life, you have to let your emotions flow, including money. Money flows too. And this is what wealthy people know. It's like we don't just hold on to money, we let it flow. We spend it and then we invest it and then we make more and then we spend it, we make it, and we invest more. Like it's a cycle. Life is a cycle. So if you allow your energies to release from you, then you can free up that space, right? Clear the space in which I dwell. Clear the space for new energy to come in, literally and figuratively, and metaphorically and symbolically and figuratively. Let the energy move, let it flow. Yeah, and humor is one of the ways that can get a lot of that unstuck energy out. And it's always the people who have the best sense of humor who have gone through the darkest experiences, because they understand that if they use humor, they can unleash a lot of those darker emotions and thoughts that's going through their mind. Well, if you're finding, look at that. Look at you. You found it. So you're manifesting finding it. Look at this person's alone. And then they found it. And look at that. They're by themselves. This person's alone and this person's alone. They're both by themselves. But the difference is that this person realized that they have this internal inner being, an inner source that's always available to them. It's never abandoning them. It's always supporting them. And because they've learned to acknowledge that this is the inner resource that they have available to them, they will never be lost. And she has above her a butterfly. So this finding is a transformative experience that you're manifesting for yourself. You're finding that inner resource, that inner fire that never goes out. It never goes out. The tree of life. It's in you. You are the tree of life. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch the battery really quick. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Guys, what is pile number 3 manifesting for the rest of 2022? What's pile number 3 manifesting for the rest of 2022? Okay. Look at that. Yeah, so some of you guys are most definitely manifesting a new job. Congratulations. And you're freeing yourself of the prison here with this orphan energy. You're coming out of the prison, this limited mindset. So the prison is the inner prison. Because prison is an illusion. It's always an illusion. I know it doesn't feel good physically to be trapped in certain circumstances that do not feel good, but it's always an illusion. So we have here occupation. You guys are manifesting. Some of you are most definitely manifesting a new job or experience that you're it's creating a new beginning for yourself. And I feel like it's more aligned with who you are and what you feel excited to do. Most definitely. It's also giving you a stronger and a healthier sense of security as well. Okay, so 3 and 4 adds up to 7. That's about trusting divinity. 3 is about expression. 4 is about grounding. Lots of 4s in this reading. 2 is about connection. 9 of cups. 9 of pentacles. 9 of pentacles is what you guys are trying to achieve. Free yourself of that. Oh, look, we have 9 of cups under here. And 2 and 9 add up to 12. Sorry, 11, which is about self-mastery. So most definitely, in order for us to come out of this orphan phase and this limited view and limited way of thinking, we have to do a lot of journaling, do a lot of introspective inner work. So, like this loneliness energy, the evolved version of loneliness energy is the hermit. The hermit makes use of his inner being, his inward energy, and he educates himself. He educates himself on how energy works, and how he can operate in a healthier way. So for this pile, that's what you're being asked to do. What is pile number 3 manifesting by the end of 2022, guides? Oh my god, craziness. Okay, so we have your 3 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. Interesting energies to come out together. Let's clarify. Clarify the 4 of Swords for me. Clarify the 4 of Swords for me, please. We have here the Star card. Okay, so that's our healing energy, meditative, introspective. 10 of Swords, healing again. Okay, lots of healing. Clarify the 3 of Cups for me, please. We have here Hangman and the Emperor. Clarify the 3 of Cups for me, please. It's too much. 5 of Cups reversed, 2 of Pentacles, Lovers. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So you guys are manifesting, again, it's like stepping into your power. You're learning how to surrender. So the way that you're finding this peaceful energy with this 4 of Swords is we're releasing, right? We're letting go of the hurts and pains. We're leaving them behind. 10 of Swords. You know, and I was talking about the illusion. We have here Swords. To me, again, that's about the illusion. It's the mental distress. Again, if we're not releasing our energy, then the mental distress is going to like play on repeat, like a broken record within our head until we free ourselves. And then we have here the Emperor energy. So you guys are learning how to become more empowered in terms of redirecting your thoughts. And you're learning how to enter into a much more meditative and relaxed state by surrendering to the divine. And this is what's helping to create for you new opportunities. It's what you're manifesting. For the 3 of Cups, you guys are manifesting new connections. They are coming in. So this is once you release this orphan energy. The thing is, you can't manifest connections if you stay in a high state of orphan energy. You probably could, but you're going to manifest people who, believe it or not, make you feel the same thing. Either they're going to confirm the reality of your fear of like maybe like the abandonment, or they're going to mirror it. So they're also going to have the same experience happening within them, and they're going to sort of subconsciously it's going to play out between you two. So it's like once we release that abandonment fear of like I'm alone and there's nobody cares about me or wants to support me in the way that I truly deserve. You understand this is illusion? Just start manifesting again. When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And just reaffirm, reaffirm, reaffirm until it starts to come into your life and you start to see it available to you. And yeah, so you're wanting to manifest connections where there's like an even exchange. We have Gemini energy and we have the 2 of Pentacles where it's like you're not doing all the work, nor are they doing all the work. You know, it's an equal exchange of energy. It feels very balanced and beautiful. Yeah, I'm seeing like supportive connections and friends here who want to come into your life. Gemini energy, 3 of Cups. Yeah, most definitely people who share very similar, like a mindset to you, or in a similar place in life to you, in terms of wanting to build for themselves. So this is what you're manifesting. Okay, let me roll the astro dice, and then we'll end this reading. What is pile number 3 manifesting for the rest of 2022, guys? So we have here Mars in Virgo in the 8th house. That's the transformation energy. Yeah, you guys are transforming. And then we have Virgo, which is about purifications. And Mars is also about the body. So you guys are wanting to transform your life, your body, just to glow up on all levels. Inside out. So you guys are Mars in Virgo, very healthy, very fit. Virgo is also about the mental space. So just make sure you're managing your thoughts. You're turning these thoughts you're redirecting so that you're creating thoughts of empowerment, of you're in control of your life, that you can create this experience, you're directing it. And eighth house is about that transformation that you're trying to create for yourself. And then Virgo is about the purification as well, purifying any kind of toxins, any kind of like subconscious beliefs with the eighth house, subconscious beliefs that are no longer serving us. No. Now we're intentionally bringing in new, healthy, beautiful thoughts into our life that really do create the experience that's mirroring on the external. Okay, advice for pile number 3, guides. We have here 2 Pisces and K2. Okay, yeah, release. Oh, they really want you to surrender with this guy here, the Hangman. So we have here K2 and Pisces in the second house. That's literally the Hangman energy. They want you to release any kind of fear of like not feeling safe or not feeling like you have the means for like the physical support to be around you, like the tangible experience. Release this fear. The way that we release the fear, again, it's very much body and psychological. So it's about re-engaging your senses is what needs to happen. You have to reteach your senses like a student. You have to reteach your senses how to embrace, instead of lack and fear, teach your senses how to embrace opulence, abundance, grandiose comfort. So you have to teach your body that by first creating it in your mind, like kind of like, I guess I was getting that movie reference, the movie theater reference, because it takes you into a different world. So get into that imaginative space in your mind and use it. The imagination is so powerful. Get into that imaginative space and just think, ooh, like what would I want? How would it make me feel? And then think about all your senses. What does it smell like, look like, taste like, feel like? And try to activate all your senses. And the more you activate all your senses and get into maybe that visualization experience, you can manifest it to you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the red tiger's eye, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. So let's look into what you're going to be manifesting for the rest of your 2022. What is going to be manifested here? Okay, so the first imagery I'm getting is I'm seeing a guy surfing. He's riding a wave. So I think the symbology of this is, well, there's something like daredevil, I guess, with the red tiger's eye energy. There's something daredevil about surfing, being able to surf. Like, you have to be very physically, I don't know, be willing to put yourself out there. So something about daredevil, stand out, take a chance, energy's coming through, take a risk. And I feel like the surfing energy is about the flow of life. Like, take a risk, take a leap, very much the full card energy. It's like, take a leap, take a risk, take a leap of faith, and you're going to land on your feet. Just trust it. But in order for you to stay balanced on a surfboard, you have to, like, it's like a head body. You have to enter into like this really balanced place between the head space and the body space where you're focused. So a lot of focus energy and focus with a flow, and it's like an intuitive flow. So I think you're trying to find an intuitive flow to achieve something, some kind of goal that you're taking a risk at. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of stormy energy in here. So I think one of the messages that wants to come through is like there are going to be storms or it's not going to be perfect. And there's something about needing to be okay with that. Needing to be okay with it. It's not going to be perfect. Yep. This looks like smoke coming out of a mountain or a cloud. What does smoke symbolize? Fogginess, it's not clear. Okay, yeah. So I feel like for this pile, I don't know, I feel like you're wanting, with this red tiger's eye, like you're wanting to achieve something, you're desiring to achieve it something, but there's a lot of messages about trust. More trust is necessary in order for this to be manifested and for you to get the outcome that you, I think I'm almost getting, it's not going to be the outcome that you want, but it's going to be the outcome, you're going to get an outcome, but you have to go with the flow is what's coming through. Go with the flow of life, and you'll get where you need to go. I feel like the guides also want to acknowledge your willingness to take a chance, to take a risk, to put yourself out there. This is honorable. This is something they're very proud that you're doing. I think they want you to change or be open. It's like be more open. Be more open. I'm getting a little bigger picture energy, like ninth house, Sagittarius, 3 of Wands. Like, see the bigger picture. There's a bigger picture here. What else? Yeah, there's something about, yeah, be okay with the mess as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into your cards and see what are you manifesting for the rest of 2022. The first card we have is Be Aware of Self-Delusion, Dragon. Yeah, so there are a lot of yeah, so the be aware of self-delusion, this is about seeing things clearly. This is a 7 of Cups energy. It's like see things a little bit more clearly, be willing to see clearly. I think you guys have quite a bit of ambition with the dragon here, quite a bit of ambition, but also be aware with what you actually can handle, like your body can handle. So instead of focusing on like this this huge desire to like accomplish something or whatever goal you're wanting to achieve, like instead of focusing on the big desire, focus more on like being in tune with your body and how it feels in the moment. Yeah, then you're gonna achieve, I think, that right equilibrium is what I'm getting. You're gonna get the right equilibrium that you're wanting. So we have here letting go. Oh my goodness. Yes, allow the wisdom to remain, but sting I shall never feel again. Oh, she just looks sad in this imagery. Letting go. So here's the thing. Usually when these kind of energies start to pop into a reading, it's like this is happening for your highest good to some degree. It's like this is needing to happen. So I feel like this pile, the beware of self-delusion, it's like reality is what I'm getting. Is like you're, even though yes, I was getting the see the bigger picture. We're gonna get to that later. Energy. I'm also getting most definitely like be more present in what you're experiencing as well. Because sometimes we delude ourselves into thinking something's better than it is, and then we realize it isn't, and then it's to the point where it's hurt us, to the point where we have to let it go. So I feel like there's something you're manifesting, maybe it's not working, or you're at the ending stage or the ending cycle of it, where they're telling you this is something that needs to be let go, whether it's energetically or physically or both. Like, it's time to let this go because it's not helping you. It's not helping you. They're specifically saying it's not helping you to hold on to this. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. So this is about wisdom. Again, wisdom. We're learning from this experience. You guys are manifesting wisdom. I've learned from this experience. I've grown. I will never do this again. I will always do something more attuned to my heart with the 6 here. I will, for now, moving forward, I'm going to listen to what I really need, what I really want. We also have here romance. It's romance. It's a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So are we manifesting or are we letting this go? We're going to get more clarifiers. It might be both for you guys. So maybe you guys are letting go of a relationship that was like not, it just was not the thing. It wasn't the real deal. Maybe you thought it was the real deal. And maybe holding on to it, it hurt. And now we're stepping into something else. We're manifesting this, something that's sacred, a sacred romance. Let it come to me this hour. All right. We're gonna have to get more on that. That's interesting. You guys are manifesting a sacred romance. Yeah. Someone who really, with that too, I'm guessing brings in a lot more of a lighthearted energy with that 3. Takes me to Gemini, our 3rd house. It feels a lot more lighthearted, humorous, fun person to talk to. 2 is about connection. Yeah. Mercury. Okay. Yes. And we have Uranus. Think, learn, network, communicate, radically change. We're changing the way we communicate. We're changing the way we think. We're changing the way we perceive things. We're changing how we network, how we talk to people. This could be a million things. I'm going to need more clarifiers for this reading because these energies are quite interesting to say the least. You guys got the most cards. They were exploding out, which is funny. because I'm going to have to zoom out because I zoomed in for all the other piles. But yeah, this pile, you guys manifested. You guys got the most cards. But yeah, I guess you guys are manifesting the most things. I think because your energy is quite potent. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We only manifest lots of things into our life when our energy is like on a high. So yeah, you guys your energy's on a high, but I'm wanting to say I think the warning that's coming through is stabilize it a little bit because you're going to manifest a lot of awesome things towards the end of the year, but at the same time, some things are a little bit unstable. So let's stabilize some of that energy. Internally, your internal world is a reflection of your outer world. Okay, so we're gonna have to get more clarifiers, but I mean, Mercury and Uranus are to me the visionary combo. So maybe this pile, you're also manifesting something that's like, again, I'm getting like high risk, high reward, a bit of that energy from this tiger's eye. So I think there's an opportunity coming towards you, and it feels like maybe it's coming towards the end. Like something like a big opportunity. But it's like, I feel like to some degree, this is the beginning of the story. It's the letting go and the beware of self-delusion. And then this is the end of the story where we finally get this opportunity. The door opens for us that we've been wanting to open. We have here revelation. Revelation. Yes. Revelation. Leiji. Revelation 28. Yeah. So that's what the Uranus Aquarius. So you guys are going to experience some sort of breakthrough. Something that you're struggling with right now or towards the end, or, as the rest of, not towards the end. I think you're going to get this revelation by the end, but as you're moving towards the rest of your 2022, there's going to be a little bit of stuck energy. It's like once we do this huge release here, this can come in. So it's like an idea. It's an ingenious idea. It's a new idea. It's going to unlock a lot of doors for you. Yes. Yeah. It might be also job related. We have an 8 here, which is about building. 2 is about I feel like it's what you're creating. Maybe you're offering to other people. 2 and 8 add up to 10, which is about end of cycle, birth of a new. We have here the past 36. Interesting, yeah. Your guys' reading is kind of like it's teetering, tottering. So the past might be the romance. The past might be whatever is here. So you guys are manifesting, letting go of the past, releasing the past. Maybe you're going to have a moment where you reflect and you're like, okay, let me really think about what happened that was not serving me. And then you get this clarity and you're like, whoa, never going to do that again. And it's like once you have that breakthrough, you've released that energy. It's like now we can move forward and just manifest beautiful experiences into our life. Yeah, this is very romantic energy. Yeah, we got romance. And we have here 6, which is about the heart and nurturing, and 3 is about expression, and 3 6 add up to 9, which to me, I'm getting a lot of, I don't know what this energy is. Maybe 9 of Cups. Dreams. We're trying to like fulfill a big dream, big dreams. Regeneration. So revelation and regeneration. So all the pilots got healing messages. Okay. This is what I'm getting. The beginning of the rest of your 2022. We only have 3 months, but the beginning of it, right? This is like where you're at now. So you're regenerating. You're getting ready. You're letting go once and for all this thing. You're regenerating. And it's like once you're regenerated, all of this is going to come in. Like this powerful revitalized energy where you're going to feel a lot more in tune with your equilibrium, like finding the right equilibrium to pursue and get the outcome that you want in whatever you're pursuing. And it might be work related. I mean, with Mercury Uranus, that's pretty intense energy. It feels kind of work related there. We also have here, not for you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are, it's like very, very distinct messages here. This is whatever this is, you're releasing it. You're realizing what isn't for you. And the power of realizing what is not for you is Abraham Hicks always says, now you know what is for you. So you're going to realize that is not for you. No, thank you. This is for me. And then it's going to be able to come in for you. Or it's going to at least start coming in. So we have another 6 here. 6 and 6 and 6. So you guys follow your heart. This is about following your heart. You guys weren't following your heart before. Maybe you were following your ego before. They're telling you follow your heart. Follow your heart in terms of leading you. Maybe this is even with the romances, like your heart. It's the sacred power of romance that lives within you. Follow your heart with your desires. Follow your desires. What are your truest desires about what you're wanting? Take the time to reflect on your past and understand what did not work for you, what did not serve for you, so that you can regenerate and pull towards you what you want. We have another 6 here. That's insane. We have here all that glitters, 16. Again, follow the heart, not the ego. Take off the mask. Be authentic, true to who you are. What is this giving me? I mean, we got here Tiger's Eye. I feel like Tiger's Eye is always about being ambitious. This card is definitely taking me to the ambitious energy. Maybe you guys are aligning with understanding that these ambitions are not for you. You're pursuing them maybe because someone told you, hey, you should do that because that makes you look good. It makes your resume look good or whatever and whatnot. And the regeneration too is like, it's this organic matter. It's this tree growing underneath the water. And to me, in order for you to regenerate, for this power, this energy to come through, you would have to release the superficiality of the plastic, the mask. Right? You're letting your true self regenerate. I'm like teetering tottering with these cards here. Because there's a very distinct message that it wants to go on this side, and there's a very distinct, like, your cards were exploding out. I'm guessing they were exploding out because they really want you guys to remember who you are. You better remember who you truly is. Which is like, to me, I'm getting this like ingenious energy. You guys are like so smart, intuitive, maybe even very spiritual, and very in tune. And I think that's why I was getting the surfer energy, because that's you. That's the potential. It's like you have this ability to like just go with the flow and achieve success from that space, that energy. I think you've been operating more from the mechanics of what you've been taught by the world about how you're supposed to achieve success or how you're supposed to achieve or be in relationships. It's like, no, that's not for you. I feel like this Pal, you're like a very intuitive person, and you're supposed to listen more to your intuition than anything in order for you to be guided about what needs to be done. You've been listening more to the other stuff. Listen to your heart. Your heart is your heart is very, 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 very psychic. It knows what you need to do. It like explodes. Like when you're happy and you're excited and you know something, like when you have a really good idea, it knows what it wants. It knows what it wants. And it's the type of it's going to lead you down this direction where people are going to look at you and they'll be like, what the heck are you doing? Because I was seeing this daredevil energy. There's like storms raging here, but the guy didn't care. He was surfing anyways. It's like, who cares? You're going to survive all of that craziness, like this Uranus energy, because you're following your intuition. Your inner being is guiding you at all points in time. You're going to be getting constant revelation and downloads about what you need to do. And some people are going to look at you and be like, I don't get it. It doesn't matter if they get it. It matters if you get it. Okay, we also have here Hermit. Yes. Stop listening to other people. Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. We have here seek solitude to focus intently on the inner life. Oh my god, am I psychic? Serves personal creativity. Yes. Shadow attributes withdrawals from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Stop following what other people are doing. Do what you need to do. Don't listen to what other people do. Do what you need to do. You already know the answer is in you. And we also have here Vampire. Yes, oh my gosh, it makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Shadow attributes, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Yeah, the codependency, the letting go, you guys are letting go of people. This pile, you're going through like a whole like life transformation. You're like, your whole life is transforming, because I think the way that you've been operating prior is from this energy, like where people were sucking of your energy, maybe even using you, maybe even using your ingenious. They were using your energy because they're like, oh, this person is kind of like codependent or maybe even a people pleaser. It's time to stop being a people pleaser and codependent. Focus on your inner life, because when you turn all of that energy inward, it's like, oh my gosh, you have the ability to create any kind of success that you want and desire, so long as you believe in yourself, because you guys have this self-generated resource within you, like we all do. But I feel like your resource is powerful, but it's been misused. And now you're having to redirect the way that it's used. Self-delusion is, the thing is, you guys are the dragon. You are the dragon. You're the one who gets the revelation. This woman's holding an electric dragon. You are the dragon. But you have to understand, um, because I was trying to understand, like, I was getting, like, practical. I'm like, "It's not practical. I'm not getting practical advice for this pile." I'm getting, like, you have to be more mystical and more magical. You have to be more lost in your inner world than anything. You have to become the dragon. The self-delusion is that you thought you were just human and normal. Well, you're not. You're very psychic, you're very intuitive, and what you didn't realize is that people can, like, they were sucking of your energy, and this is why you didn't have if you feel like you felt guilty for never having, right, the sting, right? Why did I choose this route that was painful? Why did I choose a route that wasn't healthy for me? Why did I choose this? You chose it because it was what you were raised around. It was just what you were surrounded with. No one taught you how to protect your energy. And this is just something you have to relearn. It's like once you get that revelation, you start to see, oh my gosh, when I pull my energy back and I'm away from people, now I'm regenerating from my own organic matter. I'm myself. Okay. Yeah, for this pile, I feel like you have no problem manifesting, but it's like you're wanting to manifest something that's true to your authentic self, and you're wanting to pull that energy inward and use your intuition. Yeah, you're very psychic, you're very intuitive. If you didn't know that, you are. Most definitely my channel, this is what it's about, is I'm here to help people guide them with their gifts. Okay? So trust your gift is being unlocked. Okay? And by the end of this year, you're going to feel that times 10. Regeneration, 4 plus 6 adds up to 10. End of a cycle, birth of a new. You're rebirthing yourself. We're also going through lighten your load. Lighten your load. You don't need it. You don't need that. So, a really healthy way for you to detach from things that are weighing so heavily on you is to just detach. Pull away your energy. You don't have to announce it to anyone. You don't have to say anything. Energetically align and just say, not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I don't want it. No, thank you. I don't want it. No, thank you. Just keep doing that. Keep saying that. Pull that energy towards yourself. Pull that energy towards yourself. Pull that energy towards your creativity. Pull that energy towards your desires. And invest all of that energy into what you want. Yeah, you guys are moving on from the past. Your old self. Freedom. Yeah, I've been getting this pile. I've been getting your energy for some readings. So that's why I'm so passionate. Because this is the same energy I've been picking up. And I've been actually picking up very similar energy since the beginning of my readings, but I think collectively in general, a lot of us are getting a lot more in tune with our intuition, including me. I mean, guys, I just started doing this 3 months ago. So I'm learning how to tap into it myself, and it is freeing. It is very liberating. Yeah, oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Freedom. That's like the biggest thing that most people want and desire for themselves is freedom, like real freedom. What does real freedom feel like? We also have the dragonfly that's carrying the key to the woman who's in the cage. The dragonfly is symbolic of God's light. You need to trust the divine. You need to trust God. You need to trust the universe. They're going to lighten your load. Let them take on the burdens. That's the delusion that you're alone. You're not alone. You're so supported. But the people who are physically surrounding you, that's not your support system. No. Your support system is the whole freaking universe. The whole freaking universe is your support system. Okay? Yeah, 1 and 6 adds up to 7. That's about divinity. 2 and 8 add up to 10. End of a cycle, birth of a new, yeah. You guys are manifesting 9 of Cups. I can feel it. It's like you guys want the dream, like freedom, like real. You've been dreaming about freedom. It's like being in a desert and starving of water. That's what it feels like. I think all those storms were a reflection that I kept seeing of like what you've been through. It's like when you're lost in this, all that glitter is gold, because you're taught this, right? You're taught to go for the glitter and the mask wearing. When you're taught to follow this false persona and way of living, everything feels like resistance because your inner being is crying out for you to free it. It's like, no, this is not me. This is not meant for me. No, thank you. What is pile number 4 manifesting guides? Okay. Okay, we go. Oh my gosh, is it the prison card? Okay, it's not. It's the courthouse. And didn't we get another 23? Oh no, it's a different pile. Okay. Courthouse. I have no idea what that means. So if you guys are like maybe like wanting a new job, um, new life. I mean, this energy gives me like officiality. It makes me think of like power, empowerment, being able to like he's holding like papers, contracts, like being able to change the course of your life. Sounds so dramatic. Tell me more about what pile number 4 is manifesting for the rest of 2022. Adjudication. Okay. Very interesting. Those are very similar energies. So we're going to have to get clarifiers. So adjudication makes me think of Justice card, which makes me think of Libra. So justice. Maybe you're manifesting justice. Karma to move in your favor. It is moving in your favor, by the way. It is moving in your favor. Trust that. Trust that. It could also be about balancing your masculine and feminine energy. It could also be about getting clarity because it makes me think of the Justice card. So clarity about your desires, clarity about what you want, experiencing that breakthrough energy. And adjudication is also about judgment, judging, karma, also releasing yourself of judgment as well. I feel like for this pile, please release judgment. You have to learn, right? We do things that we know, and then when we know better, then we learn how to do better. You guys have been carrying like a huge load. Yeah, you guys most definitely have been judging yourself. You guys have been carrying a huge load in terms of like feeling this pressure to like achieve a certain thing that was not aligned with who you really are, your authentic self. Okay, clarify for the adjudication, please. Clarify for the adjudication. Mercury in the 11th in Libra. Yeah, okay, that's crazy. I literally said breakthrough energy. I said Justice card. I said masculine and feminine energy. And we got all of that in this roll. So yeah, you guys are balancing out your energy. Good karma is coming towards you. Okay, where did it? There we go. Libra. Karma, justice, balance. It's all moving in your favor. Do not worry. Your mind's going to clear. It's going to clear. You're going to get clarity. Think clearly. Tell me more about the courthouse energy. So we have one sun. Oh, look at that. What did I say before? I said power. Did I not say that? Craziness. Okay. So we have your sun in Leo in the first house. That's power. That's power. That's self-empowerment. You guys are manifesting self-empowerment. It's like, okay, I can do it. I got it. I'm in control of my life. I can do what I want. Leo is about creativity. I can create my life. I'm the one painting my canvas of my life. Yes. Beautiful. Confidence, joy, fun, actual happiness, vitality, trust yourself, trust the guides. Tell me more about the romance. What is this? Like internal Mercury in 8th house in Scorpio. So that's very transformative. Yeah, so what did I call it before? It's like passion, right? So learning how to align yourself with your passions, like romance is like your romance lives within you. Not romance isn't just like man and woman dating. It's also romanticism. It's about, to me, it's like that 9 of Cups energy. It's that dreamy energy of like pursuing your passion, being in love with life, I think. But yeah, Mercury and Scorpio. I wonder. I think maybe that's an area of your life you're letting go of, maybe, as well. Because we have it in the 8th house of the past. And we have Mercury, which is about the mental space. So you're reshaping the way you see connections and romance. Perhaps some of you guys are leaving connections. You guys are definitely leaving connections that are not serving you. I'm most definitely getting that. But maybe some of you are even leaving romantic connections that are no longer serving you as well. Tell me more about the romance. We gonna look into this. We have here the moon card. Yeah, so something about hidden energy again with that Mercury, 8th house, and then we have the moon card, which is about things that are hidden. Is this something to do with your intuition, unlocking your intuition in some way? Your psychic energy? I said you guys are psychic like a million times, and that's a very psychic energy. Mercury in 8th house in Scorpio. It's just like you know things. You know things, you have a sense for knowing things. Okay. It's basically what I've been saying your entire reading. Yeah, I was saying earlier that you guys are super psychic. You guys are very psychic, and that's part of why you have to lighten your load. So there's like a whole thing going on in the collective where people are awakening to their psychic and their intuitive abilities and their energies because the feminine energy is balancing all across the board. So all of our feminine energies are being unlocked. So we're listening more to our creativity and our intuition more than ever. We're all being called to this intuitive energy. For those of us who are already sensitive, like already very sensitive, very creative, it's being unlocked even faster for us. And also very open-minded and spiritual. It's being unlocked even faster for us. So this is just clarity. Like for you guys, you're a part of this experience. And the thing is, the reason why your load is being lightened is because I have a feel like I said before, you guys are very psychic, like very intuitive, and I think you guys have a very specific destiny that you're being called towards right now. And that's why the pressure is so intense because you can feel the call, and that's why you feel like you're in a prison because you can feel the contrast of being in prison versus being free. So it's like a lot of your intuitive energies are being unlocked. I think just trusting that, just continue to trust it. And I know it's a little bit unnerving. It is. The thing is, I've been on this path for I think a couple years now, and I'm just going for the ride. But the thing is, I've always been like a creative person, so I feel like I've just been waiting in the closet, waiting for this energy to activate within me. And I think you guys are doing the same. You guys are coming out. You are coming out of the closet with your psychic intuitive gifts. Tell me more about the romance here. And we got here Nut of Swords with the Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so that's about leaving the past behind. I got you. Putting about the boundaries. Some of you guys are just leaving those connections that are no longer for you. Leave the past behind. So advice for pile number 4, guides. I just like, that was weird toss. Oh my goodness. You guys earlier had Mercury in the 8th house in Scorpio. Now you have, and then you guys had Sun in Leo in the 1st house, which is pretty powerful. And now you guys have Moon in Virgo in the 6th house. What is going on? Something about your energy is like aligning, as I want to say, for this pile. So yeah, Moon in Virgo in the 6th house. So that's about purification. That's about being of service. That's about doing your healing. Tell me more about this Moon in Virgo in the 6th house. What is this advice for pile number 4? And you guys' reading is the longest, but this stuff is juicy. I just can't. Ooh, look at that. We get the Justice card, adjudication, justice. Yeah, so that's the clarity. Yeah, mental space, Virgo, gotcha. Yeah, you guys are kind of overthinkers. I mean, everything starts inwardly before it manifests outwardly. I get it. I'm a Virgo. I'm an overthinker. Magician here. 7 of Wands. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to pep talk y'all. Get ready. Okay. So you guys are needing to purify your like emotional spaces with this moon here. It's like your intuition, your emotions, it needs to be cleared. You guys need to do this last bit of a releasing and let go before you can truly be able to activate a lot of your ingenious, intuitive energy that wants to just blast out of you and go gung-ho and paint the town red. So yeah, a last bit of releasing. With this Justice card, reverse, Mercury is also about communication. Yeah, the mental space is very clouded, and I saw a little bit of smoke earlier, and I was like, what is that? So I guess this is what it is. It's like the mind is feeling really foggy. I want you guys to take it easy. So take it easy. You guys, this lighten your load, it's something you're also attached to. And I know that's not something we always want to hear is like, I'm creating this. But yes, it is. You are creating this. And it's because you have a strong desire, right? This freedom, it's so intense, but you're over here. And so it's like sometimes when we're over here, like we're still doing our healing, we're still doing our work, we're still making progress, and we have such a strong desire. Our energy just like it becomes very unstable because we're feeling so impatient. We just want to get there. But actually it's gonna take this to get there. Just like one step at a time. Finding that equilibrium, right? So I was most definitely getting that equilibrium energy because I think you guys, your energies are really unbalanced. Let me be honest. It's really unbalanced because again, the desire is very strong, but the reality of where you're at currently is somewhere totally different. So they need you to be more present in your body. The guides, they want you to be more present in your body, be more present in your body, get more centered within yourself. Focus on your day to day life with this moon in sixth house. Focus on your day to day life and think about what you can do on a daily basis to shift your life in a new direction towards what you really want. So you don't feel so helpless, right? And you feel like you're not in prison. Unlock, unfortunately, well, I'm not going to even say unfortunately, it is actually a fortunate thing that we don't just get things right away because that grace period between when you get it and when you're here, it allows you that space to like heal. It allows you the space to just live your life to heal. So you guys live your life, continue your healing, continue to invest your energy inwardly. So you can do things like you can practice on expanding your intuition slowly, just like building your intuition slowly. You can practice on being more introspective and journaling. You can practice on most definitely check out the 10-day cleanse to abundance challenge where I talk about the first day challenge is about releasing. Practice releasing every day. This pile, you are holding like there's a lot of energy in you. Release it so your energy can flow. So release that energy, allow it to flow, and eventually you're just going to find that you're going to be waking up and you're going to have more energy. You can breathe easier. Your mental space is going to start to clear. But you need to take it day by day. And just be very decisive. Make your stance. The Seven of Wands is reversed. So usually when the Seven of Wands is reversed, it's like, yes, I know you want to be rebellious, you want to go your own route, but we're being a little bit impatient. A little bit impatient about allowing this experience to come to us. Yeah. I get it. It's like you can see it. You can see paradise. It's like, oh my gosh, I can see paradise. I can see it. But right now I have to process all of this first before I can get that. So just have fun on like tap into, because I'm getting you guys are very psychic, tap into your intuitive energies and just like meditate, get more in tune and see what is that like? Like be like a kid. I feel like you guys are so adult. Life has felt like so pressured, like a pressure cooker for you. Now's the time to revert to that like childlike energy of like living life on a day-to-day basis and finding a way to renew it. Renew that sense of energy, right? That regeneration that we're trying to create for ourselves and be reborn. You guys are going through a rebirth process and rebirths are never easy. They're never like, ooh, oh, that I went to sleep, I was one person, I woke up and it just felt great. It's always painful because whenever the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, it's a very painful process where things are having to realign, like the structure, the inner structure of the body, the bones and everything. I don't know if they have bones, I have no idea. But I'm just making it up. So it's like everything inwardly is realigning with you right now. So let it realign. And I want you to just really invest into journaling and taking note of like, where am I at today? Where am I at today? Where am I at today? Because things are going to be unlocking, but I need you to pay attention to how this is unfolding so that as you come out of this fog, as you come out of this past like experience of things being painful and your load being heavy, appreciate what it feels like to breathe easier. What does it feel like? And the more you learn and engage with that experience, the more you're never going to, first of all, you're never going to regret it, right? You're always going to appreciate, oh my gosh, freedom. I can't believe that I was willing to put in the work and look at my life. You're going to look maybe even a year from now, you're going to be like, wow, I'm not the same person. I'm free. My life feels so amazing. But you have to study, right? Now's the time to look inwardly and study yourself so that you never revert back to this energy again. I had to study myself to understand what was not working so that I didn't repeat the patterns. In order for you to break the pattern, you have to observe it and you have to replace it with new patterns. So take it day by day and start to take out those patterns that are not serving you and replace them with better, healthier patterns. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading, guys. That is beautiful. I just want to say, guys, this reading was, I mean, this is so inspiring and mind blowing, and I want you guys to know that this is incredible. For you to come out of this shadowy dark night of the soul moment, I'm most definitely feeling that for some of you. Um, is a huge achievement. This is like the start of forever is what it is. It's an awakening. You guys are going through an awakening, and awakenings unfortunately are very painful. And when I went through mines, when was it? Like 6, 7 years ago? It was great. It was like, what was it? It was like I was in heaven for like 3 days, and then everything crashed and burned because you 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 fall back into your body and you realize, like, the reality of where you're at isn't where you wanna be anymore, and life isn't the way you see it anymore, and it's very off-putting. So you guys are going through an awakening, let it happen, and you shall thrive. Have a beautiful day or evening, let me know if it resonated.